The angels bow down at the thought of you. The darkness gives way to the light for you.
Come on!
The price that you pay gives us life brand
What's his name?
Hosanna forever, we worship you. Hosanna forever, we worship you.
You're listening to Kennedy's Corner with Kennedy Alford on the Go Radio station, powering the voice of community and change. And today's topic is getting ready for back to school. First thing you should do is get your monthly checkup. Well, not your monthly checkup, but just your health checkup to make sure you have everything you need and that you're all good, and so you won't miss a lot of days of school. The second thing you should do is be prepared for the grade you're going to, like, you know what you mostly need to know about that grade, like your timetables or division, or you should know how to spell most words. And you should also get back on schedule for your bedtime. Like if you've been going to sleep late, and then you need to get back on schedule so you'll get all the sleep you need, and that you won't be sleepy when you get up in the morning because you've been staying up all night. So you need to get back on track. Also, you need to get all your school supplies for that year, and you need to get all your school supplies, and you need to get your uniforms if you wear them, or if you don't wear uniforms, get your clothes, like clothes for the fall and everything like that. And you should also get your, like if you need calculators or rulers, like at my school, for the time. Also, you need to know your timetables at my school when you get to third grade, because every Friday we have a spelling test and a multiplication test. And sometimes we'll get bonus on our multiplication test to get bonus points. Also, you need to get everything, like rulers, calculators, and also if need to know mostly everything. You need to know mostly everything about that grade. You don't have to know everything, but you need to know mostly everything. Also, you could never be too prepared for school. Like you might need to get your school shoes, or just shoes for the fall, shoes for the winter, shoes for everything, because you always need shoes. Also, you need to learn spelling, multiplication, division, adding, subtracting. Also, for the kids that's like going to first grade or second grade, you need to know your adding and subtraction. One way you can do it is if you need to know your subtraction. Subtraction is just, you can hold your fingers up and even do it. Like if you do 10 minus 6, 10 minus 6, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. And that's 4. You can use your hands, but if it's something like, let's say 50 minus 19. For that, you could go from 19 and count up till you get to 50. Or you could count from 19 up to 50. and that will be your answer. And if you're just chiming in, you're listening to Kennedy's Corner with Kennedy Alford on the Underground radio station, powering the voice of community and change. And the topic is getting ready back to school. Also, you need to, for the school year, you need to acknowledge if someone come up to you and say, if you get a question from school and you don't know the answer, but your teacher picks you and your hand not up, don't think that they're picking on you, because they're not. They're trying to help you get prepared. And your parents try to help you get prepared. Because my 3rd grade teacher was helping her whole class get prepared for 4th grade. So I'm ready for 4th grade because I'll be practicing at home. You can also do that. You can practice your timetables, divisions, adding and subtraction at home. You don't always have to just learn in school. You can also learn at home. Because that's how I grew up. Well, I'm still growing up. But when I was younger, and as I get older, I was practicing at home, like my adding, subtraction, multiplication, division. And my multiplication started out hard for me. But once I got multiplication, I had got division. And then division is just repeated subtraction. So if you say 7 divided by, if you say 12 divided by 4. 12 divided by 4. All you gotta do is 12 minus 4 times. And you'll get your answer. Because that's what I do. Also, all the people that's going to 3rd grade. 3rd grade, once you get into the beginning of it, it's hard. But that's mostly every grade. But then you'll start to know it and you'll adjust to it. Because that's what I did with all my grades. They started out hard for me, but once I got to know it, it wasn't hard at all. So you could grow up and you can read higher than people expect you to read, like me. Because I read on a 12th grade level. People don't think that. But people don't think that I read on 12th grade level. I don't care what they think. I just know that I read on a 12th grade level. You can also read on 12th grade level if you keep practicing at home, because there's something called Mayan, and that's what I mostly use for reading. And also, if you're going back to school, you have to have all your school supplies, like everything, like notebooks, binders, folders, and book bags, lunch boxes, and yeah, that's mostly what you need for school, for me, because I like to take lunches. And you can also, back to your self-checkup. I want to get the self-checkup because I don't want going back to school and then I'm getting sick all the time. I don't want that to happen. Like I'm going to the dentist or the doctor to get your monthly checkup or your yearly checkup. And being prepared for the grade. I already talked about that. And then you could get back on schedule. You could get back on your eating schedule or your sleeping schedule, your playing outside schedule, because that's what I have. I play outside for a little while, then I have to go in, like that. And, yeah, that's what you should do. And next week, I might bring in my favorite book. And I might read it a little bit to y'all. And yeah, read a little bit. Might read a little bit, talk about it a little bit. And also, I can read on my like it's his website. I got it from school, and you could put your school name in and your password and your username, and that's what I use. Also, you can if you don't have a schedule, you might want to get one. And yeah, you might want to get a schedule for sleeping, because you don't want to be tired when you wake up and then you fall asleep in class and then you drool on the desk. Also, you can, if you like playing outside, you can have a schedule for playing outside. Like, you can play outside for about an hour and then go in, get in the tub, and eat like that, because that's what I do. Also, you can Thank you for watching Kennedy's Corner with Kennedy Alford on the Go radio station, powering the voice of community and change. See you next week.
I adore ruler of
What is